Hi everyone, what's up? Josh here from Alternative Brewing, and today I'm thrilled to introduce you to the Bialetti Mini Induction Moka. And whether you're an avid home barista or just starting out on your coffee journey, this part aluminium, part stainless steel stovetop coffee maker is a must-see. Now, it is often referred to as a cafetiere, a moka pot, or even a stovetop percolator, but the Bialetti Mini Induction boasts a design that is both elegant and functional. With its distinguishing feature, those protruding spouts, these allow you to brew two separate espresso-style coffees in a single go, directly into the waiting cups. And when it comes to making those short, strong coffees that we all crave, the Mini Induction absolutely shines. Plus, it's compact in size, which makes it a fantastic companion for travel. Whether you're hitting the road or camping in the great outdoors, it's going to work on any stovetop, including gas, electrical, ceramic, and induction stovetops, of course. So let's dive into the brewing process now using the Bialetti Mini Induction. To ensure the perfect amount of coffee, I find it easiest to simply fill the filter basket with beans until it's full. And this typically equates to around 12 grams of coffee. Next, we need to grind these. And remember, the grind size is absolutely critical here. We want to aim for a fine espresso-like consistency to ensure that the coffee packs that desired punch you're after. And once you've ground your coffee, gently place the grounds into the filter basket and then give it a slight tamp with the back of a spoon, though there's no need to exert too much pressure here. The filter basket is shaped like a funnel, so it sits inside the heating vessel, guiding the water under pressure up through the bed of coffee. Now let's talk water. Begin by filling that heating vessel up with water, stopping just below the pressure valve, and this is around 130 mils. And yes, you can note here that using preheated water will speed up the overall brew time and assist in brewing a less bitter coffee. Next, position the filter basket into the water vessel and then wipe down the rim prior to screwing on the coffee collector, complete with its built-in filter plate and seal. And now it's time to heat things up, but not too quickly. A quick note to make here is that it is best to check the settings on your induction cooktop, as the base of the Bialetti is 11 centimeters in diameter and it may not be recognized on some induction cooktops. However, to proceed, place the pot on the induction stove and opt for a slow to medium heat to prevent boiling that can scorch your coffee. And as the pressure gradually rises, water will percolate up through the bed of coffee, and it takes around 3 to 5 minutes to complete the brew cycle. The experience with using moka pots on induction cooktops isn't quite the same as other styles of cooktops, and what I find to be true is that you have difficulty controlling the heat of the brew, as induction stoves are very effective at bringing something up to a temperature quickly, and they do this thing called pulse heating, which for coffee brewing is a sort of on and off interruption of the brewing process. So on many attempts with the Bialetti Mini Induction, steam and brewing out quite fast were prevalent factors. However, once the cup is around half full, this is my signal that the brew is done. So turn off the heat, and what I do is carefully remove the whole brewer using the provided plastic handles and then give it time for it to all cool down. I personally enjoy my coffee black, however these espressos are perfectly sized for a dash of hot water or even a touch of steamed milk, and you can think of this as your canvas for creating delightful espresso variations. And when it comes to cleaning the Mini Induction, this is a straightforward process. Allow it to all cool down, and you can rinse it under some cold water to speed this up. Unscrew the top, remove the filter basket, and then tap those grounds out. Now, since this is my moka pot, I'll give it a gentle blow at the end of the funnel, and this I find helps remove any stubborn grounds. Thoroughly rinse everything underwater, and then remember, after each use, you want to keep it absolutely dry, and this is essential to prevent any aluminium oxidization. And there you have it, the Bialetti Mini Induction, a compact, durable stovetop coffee maker that's pretty much ready for any adventure, be it a camping trip or your daily coffee routine at home. If you have any questions on this product, add them in the comments section down below and we will reply promptly. Also, be sure to check out our other helpful tutorials and rundowns, that's really hard to say, helpful tutorials and rundowns on our channel of Bialetti products, as we have done quite a few. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for further coffee content. Thanks for watching to the end of this video, and we'll see you in the next one.